but my palette obsession kept expanding. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Prue. I go by Prue LaRue on all my socials, and today's video is, this is my vanity, or welcome to my vanity. This is taking you through a quick little tour of my little makeup area, which I sort of took over the guest bedroom. So when we chose this apartment, we chose a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, partially because I'm a nurse, so I get up super early and my boyfriend really needs his sleep. So it's really handy for me to be able to come into this room and get changed and have the lights instead of waking him up at 6 in the morning, like 3 days a week. So that's probably part of the reason. And then my makeup obsession got worse since living here, I think. Yeah, definitely. We've been here for over a year now, really like it, and I built the desk, the corner desk here. Actually, I built pretty much all the furniture here. There's some drawers back here. There's some drawers here that I take you through and show you. I put down all the links for all the storage things I used, and when I was going through all my footage, I realized that I didn't have an intro, and that's why I'm back here. And I hadn't gone over the palettes. So that will quickly come up, and you might see me looking like this compared to you don't see me in the actual video that I did film initially.
Hey there, so today I thought I would try and just film like a my vanity kind of style video. So this is just looking into it at the moment, and that is where Marceline usually hangs out while I film any videos. Now I've put the Rode microphone on, which is a bit more sensitive than just the actual microphone on this camera, so if you hear any background noise, I'm sorry. And up here I've got one of those, can't really see, I've just got one of those hanging ones, and this is where a lot of my camera gear hangs, and also some of my old purses, which aren't very good. So a lot of my camera gear is up here. This here is the Low Pro backpack. I can put my tripod on the outside of it if I ever want to go for a hike or anything, and it's just very handy. This is my over-the-shoulder backpack, like camera bag, and this is predominantly what I was using originally until I upgraded to this fella, and now I choose depending on what I'm doing on the day. But I thought I'd try and personalize this, and I've just got some pins. So I was really into Peter McKinnon for quite a while, so I've got some pins here, Optical Flow, San Diego, and then I also added some pins of things that I've been to. So this is New Zealand skyline, this is from Hobbiton, this is to represent my cat, and then a badge from when I was in high school called Vote for Pedro, and I went to Movie World the other week. So moving over here is kind of like, this I bought solely to sort of house my camera gear. And on top I've just got some photos and the jewellery box. There's nothing too exciting in the jewellery box. And it's just sort of been in my life for a long time. I'll give it an open. Voila. So just some jewellery pieces. I've never been very good with jewellery, but I do tend to keep my necklaces that I do like all hang here. This is the hallway to the cat's bathroom, essentially. And so I took this idea from Sylvia Ganny, and she did this on the inside of her mirror using those little removable clips. I've just hung these on the wall so the cat can't get to them. It keeps it nice and high, and it's easy for me to grab them. So moving into this, we're going to this. So this is my drawers, but this is all my hair stuff. I've actually got 2 straighteners, GHD, and then I've got one I bought when I was in Prague, and it's from the brand Coraliss. I've had that for about 6 years, still works fine, but I was getting really sick of having to have the converter on it all the time to use it, so that's why I've got an Australian GHD. These are just headbands and some scrunchies and hair ties. This is where I keep sort of all my basic lighting gear. These are some lights from Bunnings that I have used in the past just to light up the background, and I can use them in the future if I do any pictures and want to light up the room from the back, so that I've got something a bit more versatile and super bright. I do wish they were dimmable because they are very bright. These are some lights I've got from eBay with a light box that I bought. And this is my remote for the Canon that my boyfriend bought for my birthday. That means I can take like long exposure shots and stuff like that without having to press the button. And then I'm planning to try and make soap one day. So this is kind of like my soap drawer of like things to make soap with that I've just been buying and collecting, and then I'll get around to it. And some warm weather gear. In the bottom drawer is just like command hooks and some vape gear really. I'll do a quick sweep of the bed. So at the back I've got my Ravenclaw light up mask. It's a vinyl penguins that should come off really easily, and just some lights. I'm going to give it a nicer vibe. I've got some nice pictures over there, and there's my grad certificate for intensive care nursing. So the bed, I usually have things I'm not sure what to do with them just yet. That's the ring light is from the Luvo store that I bought, and that's the bag I got. I'm not sure where to put it yet. I just bought this book the other day about hair, and I've got the Kevin Ocon Making Faces book. Here I've got some stuff. This is my mate Nikita, and she runs Aussie Mama Reviews. It's a really good channel. My sister at Kate Darling MUA, I think, no, Kate Darling _ is currently her username, and she is fantastic. Me on a bumper car, because I love bumper cars. And then this is still here from when I filmed the Ferrari video, and I've not used this again since then. I've got some other general books here, just about makeup that I bought. Initially, I stole this from my sister, and there's an Adobe Photoshop guidebook. I quit smoking 2 years ago now, I think, but this book is fantastic to help. So I'm always too scared to get rid of it, even though I don't really have the urges these days. So down here is stuff I'm not sure what to do with. That container has the legs to the bed. And then, so in this section here, I've got a heap of these. For a long time, because these don't fit very nicely anywhere, I was just keeping them in here. So I've organized it. This is some Colourpop metallics, matte lips, I think blotted, and the ultra satins are here. And put 4 of them, but only a few of them empty. The jewellery lip toppers, they're really fun. Lippy sticks, some other products I don't really use. This one is empty, and so is this one. They were full for a while, but I found a new system. So these ones stay on top, so I can check out all the colour options I've got. Down here are a few boxes. I have a problem where I don't like to throw away the Mecca boxes, like the Mecca bags. They're just so fancy. So I've still got my Mecca 20-year bag, some other bags. Ingot bag, I really like that one. But this one was so cute. So I tend to leave them in here, and I will re-gift presents inside of them on occasion. Ooh, lost you. So bringing you down to this section, the top box is a Colourpop box, and you can actually turn them inside out. Next, that one house is like sort of just collecting some empties to see if that was worthwhile housing. The next box is Mecca 20-year box, and that one is housing samples I have laying around. And the bottom box, I have a problem keeping packaging, so it is full of empty boxes of makeup packaging. Alright, so like I said, empties in this box. Not up too much just yet. So I think I got this box when I ordered online during, it might be Mecca Christmas. And this one has all my samples that I've not given away or like want to use at some time. in it. I actually tried this in a sample. I got 2 packets of it for some reason. I love this. This is my new shampoo, I think. Yeah, it's fantastic. And then in this one, I won't go through it just now. You can see it's very full of empty makeup. So hopefully this stays stable. But up here is a few of my hairstyling products. This is just one of the travel sizes I got. This is from my FabFitFun box. I have no opinions. I still haven't tried this. I bought a sample size of the Fix Plus Mist and Fix from Makeup Forever. Apparently it's quite good, but I've been addicted to the D6 spray. I've got the lavender flavored, like smelt flavored, don't drink it. Fix Plus. I've got the Prep and Prime. This is the matte back here. And All Nighter. This one's really old. But, I don't know, it's a classic. I've got the sample size that I got. Sometimes I just put the Canon batteries around. I've only got 2, so if this dies, I'm done. So sometimes oh yeah, and then this one is the lavender spray. I'm gonna bring you back here again. So this is where I keep all my hair ties. I got this Models Prefer container, and it's just nifty. This, I have pulled the original palette out, and it's now full of samples I picked up from Mecca to trial. And it's just handy. So as I was saying, my lip station has changed, and it's now this. When I was looking online, there's actually a lot of lip scent stuff, and I hate multi-level marketing. I do want to see, I wouldn't mind being able to see the size comparison of Colourpop versus lip scents, because lip scents, on Etsy you can find some really cute containers to hold it. Oh. I've also got this. This is actually an empty, I think. But I have no opinions on this, so I don't know. Oh, very excited about this. Just picked this up today. So this is sort of like my lip station. These are the Tony Moly lip tints I just bought a little while ago, and they just sort of hang out here. There. This is like some crappy, like kind of, I mean, I guess it's not crappy, but oh no, this is like one of my favorite powders. See, I've got one that looks exactly the same as this, that's eyeshadows, which I've now lost track of. So I've been thinking this is eyeshadows for a while now. So this is sort of like my lip station. I got this, I think, 20 bucks off eBay, and it just holds all my lips. Got some Jeffree Star down here. Too Faced doesn't fit in very nicely, but this is the Anastasia travel size. Some MAC at the top, Urban Decay, Lancome down the bottom, and stuff. Colourpop here, and Colourpop probably fits my favourite style of all the styles that fit in there. I find the Jeffree Star is a bit hard because the way they've labelled it. But Colourpop, I really like their labelling, and it's just, it looks sleek and easy. I wonder if the Urban Decay, does that have the same? Oh yeah, I should put the Urban Decay back this way, shouldn't I? It's kind of organised, and I just like check it out. Over here is like where all my lip pencils and eye pencils hang out. So these are all my MACs in the front. Just so, I like to separate them because a lot of stuff out here is Colourpop. Like this is Marc Jacobs, stands out nicely. But I find that my MAC lip pencils, so these are all eye pencils this time. In my lip pencils, I lose track of the MAC very easily. So that's why it's in the front pocket at the moment. Just got some pens in the back because, like, why not? And here, this is kind of like my little workstation per se of like makeup I wear for work. And it's also makeup. For a long time I had a big problem of forgetting to like put mascara on. So I leave all my mascaras out here now. And that means that I remember to use them. This is my concealer, some more mascara. My brows are here. I tend to always forget them. And then these are some lip colours that I've deemed safe for work. Just so that I don't, like, sometimes in the morning I just put whatever I want on, and that's not always the best idea. Got the Sydney Grace cream shadows hanging out back here. I still haven't figured out where their official home will be. And I think I'll just finish this floor here. So here is another one from that collection. I think this is from Office Works. This is the same, that pen container was in there too. So as you can see, there's some top palettes in the front. We've got some fans here and the Garnier Skin Cream. Just got this today and so far so good. Hourglass Scattered Light. I haven't like fully comprehend, like I leave it out here. This is a Lancome palette Awaiting Destruction. Ooh, panned. I've had this for ages and I keep it. I've got some more eyeshadows back here. That's the Double Entendre, a Kat Von D, I think it's Sage, and the Too Faced Choc Chip palette. And this here is like my brush station. This here is my brush station. So I keep all kind of like my smallish brushes here. So a fan, foundation, and some small like blush brushes in this section. It's split into 3. It's probably just gonna easy to do this. Split into 3. So this is like foundation, concealer, and then some nice light fluffy blush brushes. Some more sort of mix of blush brushes, and then these ones are some more powdery ones in the back. And then here, so this is like my eye brush collection. This one's still in the package because it's the Morphe one, just so I don't forget it's there. It's a combination of MAC, like 2 Wayne Gosses, 2 Chico Soto brushes, 2 MAC brushes, and Jessup brushes, and some AliExpress ones. Once I finish doing my eye makeup, I sort of put the dirty ones in here, waiting to be cleaned. This is just Prue coming in again. I realised I hadn't touched on this guy. This is Bastet. I bought him at the Ancient Egyptian exhibit at the Brisbane or Queensland Museum. Bastet, the ancient Egyptian cat goddess of plenty and joy, protects the home and brings joy to families. As made in Egypt. I really like the vibes of this cat, and the colourings really suits like my general theme in here, which is actually blue. I wonder if you guessed it. Let me know. Thanks. I have a problem sometimes if I sit down to do my makeup and I lose track of time. So this timer actually goes for 15 minutes. And if my boyfriend wants me to be on time, he sort of knows to give me, well, I remind him, to give me 15 minutes notice before he wants to leave, and I put the timer on and then I know how long I've got. This is the ring light I'm using. I have some thoughts about it, but I really want to put it into like a better perspective. So here's my this is like one of my all-time favorites. The Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover. This is some argan oil in this container here, and this is from my friend like Nikita. And then I've also got tweezers out the back there with some scissors and some lighters just for candles and stuff. And then I'm going to bring you back to this station. So they're all labelled. I do want to get better labels, but I'm not sure what I want to do just yet. So this one's foundation, and this has my foundation collection. Here, let's see. This has all my foundations in it. This one's concealer and powder. So concealer's here. I've got like the RMCA Tarte Loading Powder Thin Lizzy, NYX Stack, MAC, NARS. This is called Eyeliner Mascara. So this has actually got mascaras in it I haven't opened yet. And the Inglot Duraline. My eyeliner's here, and I've got my curling things and my sharpener. This just seemed to be the most sufficient spot to put them all. I'm not very good at putting falsies on, but this is the drawer for them. So coming back over here, I have done a My Palette video, and you'll be able to see all of these in here. There's a few new additions, but I think I'm starting to think about doing a declutter, so we might see them all again soon. Alright, so quickly I wanted to delve a bit more into the palettes, so I've come back another day to add this to it, but I realised looking at my old, so I sort of saved the storage I've used in the past and keep it. So when I was showing you the lips, this is actually how the lips were for a long time, and the colour pops would all line up here.
I was inspired from Kimberly Clark's, the Mon comic, you know, the decluttering series that she did, and I bought this from Aldi. It's like a spice rack thing, drawer insert, and I put some contact from Bunnings on it, and it worked really well for a while, but I wanted something more, and that's where I've got what I have now with that stand that I think you would have just seen, or you're about to see. I watched Emily's video, and she actually had this. This is from Officeworks, I believe. And I originally did use this for my palettes, but I found it quite constrictive in what you could fit in there. And so while it was good initially, it became an annoyance, because palettes come in all these different sizes and like they don't fit nicely in here. So I found that I've fallen for a more open-ended style. This is from Officeworks, so I haven't linked this one. This one's linked. So are the drawer sets I use on top are linked. And what I currently use is linked. So this is what I've been using. I have these in this color, and I also have them in gold. This is one holding some palettes in the gold. Obviously gold stayed out and did it. So I used to have 4 of these, and this was able to hold all my palettes, but my palette obsession kept expanding. But I like these, but as you can see, they're not the most, like, this is a good example of how different size palettes are. This is a Pat McGrath, Kat Von D, Mini Metal, and these are some Colourpop ones. So it does fit the Colourpop ones really well. And if you actually have quite a big Colourpop range, definitely would recommend these. But if you're like me and you have a variety of brands, I don't recommend these, and they're expensive for what they are. Sturdy, durable, but not required in any kind of makeup storage life. What I do have nowadays, let's see if I can safely pull this out. I'm going to go for the middle there. So this one is $3 from Kmart. I put some contact. Sorry, I put some contact on it from Bunnings, which you can sort of see the back there, just to add a bit more of a vibe for myself. And then I got some scrapbooking from Kmart that I've put in there. But here you can see a wide variety of palettes that fit in here. And it actually does have room to bend and move, so you can shove more stuff in there. So compared to being able to fit in, what do I have, 6, 7, 5 palettes in the other one, a $3 thing has managed to fit the 17er palette, the Shade and Light Glimmer palette, the Naked Heat, the Pastel Golf, the Zulu by Dubious Place. I've also, this does normally fit both of these, Inglot palettes, my Lorac Brunch, my Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit, my Coloured Rain Berry Cute, and the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey. And there's still actually like room. I could definitely put something else in there. So for someone who is a huge like makeup junkie like myself, this is where I go. $3, affordable makeup storage. And the plastic being able to bend is just really important because you can fit so much with it. But this one is a bit more shoved full. This is the side view, the front view. There is a video of my palette collection. I'm not going to go through it right now. But you can see it's quite extensive, and these fit everything. And you can really, because it's bendy, is that working that side? Yeah. It really has a bit more room to give than the metal. And the metal is not so good because this has actual, like this stands up, so that can actually do a little bit of damage to your palettes, or it can hurt them. Like, they've got to be very thin cardboard to do that. So my $3 Kmart ones are the bomb, and I really recommend them. And I like adding a personal touch to them. They're $3. It doesn't cost much to get some more contact. Kmart, Target, I'm sure have some great contact options and something that just catches your eye. I've linked the one I bought from Bunnings, but I think it is expensive. I'm not sure why I chose to buy it that day. So that is how I store my palettes, and all my palette storage plus my drawers that I put with foundation and stuff like that, I've linked. Mostly everything is from Officeworks, Bunnings, and Kmart. I hope that's helpful for you. And this thing's it's good if you want to see what would fit in here. I could do it, but it's painful to reorganize them all. I don't recommend this mainly because it doesn't move, it's not bendable, you're stuck with that sizing. Sorry, it's a bit filth. It's not you know, I like having the bendability and open ends. It means that a longer palette can fit in there and it's no drama. So I have 3 of them next to each other, and I like it. So I hope that's helpful if you have too many palettes like I do. Thanks. Back to Prue a while ago, like a week ago.
This is like one of those magnifying mirrors. It got really dirty, and I'm completely unsure. Like, I don't know how it got so dirty. I could maybe blame this one. So coming back, some lovely cat hair on the top. This is another one of those stations. These are from Officeworks. This is Contour and Finishing. So as you can see, Contour, the Hourglass Ambient palette, and like Smashbox Shape Tissue. This is my primer drawer. Eye primers and face primers are in here. Blush and glitters. This is kind of the blush side. Here's a highlighter. I shouldn't, I don't know. Anyway, glitters, so the stillers are here. And this is just like, seemed a handy place to put them. And glow. These are all my bronzers and highlighters that I have. I think I might get rid of these because these are just huge and they're so difficult to hold. And I bought Silly Shades. So I think I bought them like maybe 50% off, but this is like Dark Horse. And I will never get through it. Some palettes. So that's pretty much, yeah, and so this is where my ring light's set up. And it has been like this for a while, but prior to this, I would have this one. This is a mirror with lights from IKEA that I wired up so that it has that little clip there. So if the ring light's not set up, or when I'm filming, I want this mirror, this is the one that I look into. It's kind of just been easier to leave this set up because it's quite big, and yeah, it's sort of just the way it's gone, but this is really good and I really love it. I've connected it to the wall with, what if we got to see? Just like from Bunnings, like you can get these removable nail type ones, and those ones have removed. These guys are some of my favorites. This is from an artist, Marie Davidson. If you're from Brisbane, you'll see this in Chermside all the time. I love these giraffes. They look down on me when I do all my makeup. And then up here we have just some photos that I've taken and framed that I really liked and I wanted to add to my aesthetic. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.